Hey everyone, I am coming live to you from the beach here. Let me show you the beach. Look at that. This is my Florida living situation on Labor Day weekend. And I wanted to share with you from the beach today because, there's a lot of people who go into workaholic mode. I'm definitely one of those people. I definitely had spent a lot of time doing that kind of thing for many, many years of my life. That's kind of what you do when you're in Washington, D.C. and in New York. And I enjoyed it because I thought that's the way that I was supposed to live my life. And what I realized, sorry, I'm squinting a bit because, sun's pretty strong, but it's good to be outdoors. And what I realized is being that workaholic tendency, it didn't get me very far. It kind of led me to be burned out a lot, really tired, and I always felt like I had to work more. I didn't feel like I was enough in that sense. So that's really what being a workaholic is. It's about not doing enough, feeling like you have to continue to do more. And what I really want to invite you to this Labor Day is to give yourself the time off. It's funny that it's called Labor Day, right? As if we need a labor. Actually, it's quite the opposite. This is a day that you can really rest and enjoy who you are. It's the last full day of summer, per se, kids going back to school, all that stuff. And I really want to invite you to think about what would it be like to work less and be successful, because working more does not mean that you get more success. In fact, a lot of people think that working more hours is what leads you to more success. People think that that's the way that you create success in your life, but in reality, success comes from the kind of work that you do when you're on, right? It's not that you need to work 8-9 hours a day in order to be on, right? Instead, it's about working smarter, not harder. And people base promotions and raises and who moves up the career ladder based on results. And results can happen in a matter of 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. It doesn't have to be 8 hours. It doesn't have to be 9 hours a day, or 10, 12, 15, whatever that looks like for you. A lot of people work 100-hour weeks, but is that really helping them? Are they coming to work every week tired and exhausted, or are they coming in rejuvenated and alive and ready to go? And what do you think is the way that you need to come in order to have the most successful week possible? And I want you to think about, if you were an Olympic athlete, Michael Phelps, an awesome swimmer, he needs to take time off. We all know that he can take time off, and we believe in him taking time off because your body requires it in order to be the most fit athlete that you can be. Well, the same goes for being the best worker that you can be. Taking the time to rejuvenate, relax, take breaks. That's why I'm at the beach today, because I get to have this day. I get to have this break. I get to have time to myself. I get time to be a coach, but also to be a friend, to be a girlfriend, to be, a daughter, a mother, whatever that looks like for you. I get to be that today too. And I get to relax. And people who think that they have to be on all the time, and people who want other people to be on all the time, there is a not enough conversation running you. So what I want to invite you into for your mindset today is, what does that mean for you to not be enough in that way? What does it mean for you to not take the time to take care of yourself? And shifting that mindset away from not being enough to being you know what, it's okay to take the day off. Because Michael Phelps, you get to take time off to be the most optimal athlete, and athlete in terms of your professional life. You are an athlete, not in sports, but in your professional career life and in your personal life. And you get to take time off for you so that you can be the best person that you can be. So you can be the best worker, the best mom, dad, sister, brother, significant other, whatever that looks like, aunt, uncle. You get to be the best you because you get time off, because you let yourself recharge, because you let yourself be the person that you really want to be. So I'm inviting you into that mindset of, it's okay to take time off. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to ask for vacation. And just start with that for the day. Start with that mindset of what would that look like for me to choose me? To choose me, as in choose yourself, right? Choose yourself to say, I'm going to do this so that I feel better about who I am today. I'm gonna do this because I deserve a break, not because I earned a break. I don't believe in earning breaks. It's I deserve a break because I am a human, because I am a contributor in this world. If a professional athlete like Michael Phelps is allowed to take breaks because of who he is and that his body gets to recharge and get better and, you know, come back to its full optimal state, so do you, so does your body, so does your mind. So start thinking about where do you not let yourself go on that, and share in the comments here. Tell us where you don't do that for yourself, because you know, a lot of us resent our jobs because we become workaholics in them, and then we don't get promotions that we want because we think like we're working all these hours, we deserve a promotion. That's not the way it works. If you're not producing results, you're not getting there. So what I want to invite you into is take the time to recharge so that when you do come into work, you do create results, you do create power for yourself, and show them what you're really capable of. That's the first step to taking care of you, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you have nothing to offer other people, right? You have nothing to offer when you are burning yourself out. So take the time today to take care of yourself for this Labor Day, so that tomorrow you go into work and you're excited to go into work. You're passionate about going into work. And tell me what that feels like. Leave it in the comments, private message me. I'd love, love, love to hear about it. And I can't wait to see what you create. Have a wonderful Labor Day weekend, guys.